Hey, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Matty and welcome to this new episode in the Emphatic Clan Wars. So yeah, we are going straight in and we're doing the same as usual, and that is going from number 10 to number 1 on the enemy bases, just to see which were the successful attacks and got us the most stars throughout the war. I'm going to try and, well, I'm hoping you guys like this series, because if you do, I'm going to continue it. And yeah, it gives you a nice sort of I suppose overview of the sort of war raids that we're coming up against, the bases that we're coming up against, and how we are faring against them. So we'll be going through the top 10, well, the 10 bases, and this is number 10 and coming in with Mrs. Sarah Rizzle, who's actually my wife, and it's actually me raiding, guys. So yeah, it was kind of risky because she's a town hall 8. I mean, level 2 Peckers, you can probably see. Well, I only bought one Pecker actually, and it was a level 5. So what I decided to try and do on this raid was just use golems and wizards. So GoWiWi, and I brought a Pecker to help take out the core. And I was umming and ahhing whether it was going to work, and it turns out it was quite a successful raid in the end. So the Pecker really did help because it broke through into the core, it broke through out of the core. So good decision on that to bring him with me, and he's doing great damage and taking down the buildings. Now, there are a few things I wanted to talk to you about this episode, guys. Sorry, firstly, it's been quite a few days since my last upload. You know, ideally, I'd be uploading every other day. I don't want to do everyday uploads because then it doesn't give people a chance to. I don't want to flood my channel. I just want it to be a nice steady flow. But I've had a few issues lately, mainly some family commitments and stuff. But there's also been, which is a real pain, issues with the iOS 8 and 8.1. Well, it's iOS 8.01, 8.02, and then subsequently 8.1. But having no end of problem with those. I don't know if you're aware, guys. You probably are. There's some issues with the Wi-Fi stability, as in it suddenly you can't I suppose speed drops. And it makes it difficult to sort of, I suppose, attack people, find bases, hold a steady connection, do anything really on the iPhone. So what I've been having to do is use a lot of 3G. It's also meant that I can't use Reflector. Now, Reflector, I suppose I've used it a few times in the past, but I used it for all my startup videos and that sort of thing, and ultimately I ended up switching over fully to iRec. Now, if you guys do any some form of YouTubing, recording, whichever, you'll know what iRec is. It's a way you can record out on the move, and yeah, basically record all your videos in the day, then come back in the evening and upload them all, or convert them onto your computer, and then basically you're a mobile clasher that can record anything he does. And that's the ideal, really. It means when I'm doing war raids or when I'm doing certain types of raids, I can just record. Now, had some issues that iRec has suddenly stopped working because of the compatibility. There was a date trick which I was using for a little while to continue it to work, and then that's been patched with 8.1, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why things like this are being patched. What does it matter really? At the end of the day, if that queen got obliterated, what does it matter really if people are using recording apps to upload gameplay? I don't know why Apple seems to be so focused on it. But anyway, iRec's out. That's not working. I tried to use Shoe recently as well, which is another sort of recording screen app. That didn't do very well either, because it's just it's really glitchy, and it just seems to be having the screen warps when I replay it back, which is really frustrating. So again, I'm having issues there. So in summary, iRec is being a pain. iRec I can't use at all. Reflector, and because of the Wi-Fi intermittency with 8.1, is having major issues as well. And couple that with the Shoe not working either. I'm really struggling to get some solid recordings. So I'm just wondering if any of you guys know, if anyone's experienced the same sort of thing, what I can do. Now, you might be saying that you know some software that I should be using. By the way, this is Ryanair's raid, guys, and it's looking like it's going pretty well. Anyway, you might be saying there's some software I should try out and use to record the screen, or something I can purchase. What I'm trying to do is find a way to I can do it like I can record out on the move. iRec was the best for that. My iPhone isn't jailbroken, and I'm not going to jailbreak it. That's important to know as well, because it's my work phone, so I really can't get it jailbroken or anything like that. So that suggestion unfortunately will be ignored, but I thought I'd reach out to you guys because, you know, I suppose you've supported me throughout, subscribe to my channel and watch all my videos, and maybe you guys can actually suggest something that might make my life easier and continue to do these recordings. So good raid by Ryanair, just unlucky that he didn't get the 3-star. So yeah, I suppose I'm reaching out and just seeing what people know, if anything, and what we can do, what I can do in this predicament. But yeah, you can see in this war, I mean, this raid, I don't know what, I did say to Stylie, but I don't know what he was thinking with those rage spells, because they were bad. So let's have a look how if the raid is salvaged, and if we've got our troops going into the core, which enough wizards are there now to cause some absolute havoc on that town hall. It's gonna last about 2 seconds. Surprisingly long, actually. I don't know if it's because the troops have been distracted by the CC. Now they're heading up into the core of the base. I don't know about this design. I wouldn't have probably attacked from the bottom. I think I'd have gone in from the right or the top, most likely, just because of where the heroes were and everything like that. But those giant bombs have taken down a lot of troops there. So hey ho, maybe a lightning could have helped as well to take down the CC. Those the 4 giant bombs in the core of the base isn't good for GoWiWi though, because when the witches get there and they get hammered down, although some of the witches did survive, so it was not actually looking that bad. Problem is you got 2 arch towers at the back by that mortar, which are I think ruining the raid for him. But we'll see how it goes. We're at 71% at the moment. It's not looking awful. And our maybe shouldn't have used the, I don't know, it's hard to judge, but it's looking good at the moment. Actually, the queen, she needs to take down that arch tower. I think that cannon's going to be the last. If he'd have saved the ability, he might have been able to survive it, but unlucky Cyber. Good raid though, good try on my main. So we're coming up at number 6, and it's me. I do like it when I actually make the videos, because, you know, it is my YouTube channel. You'd hope I would. Saying that, I've just done a war raid, which is absolutely pants, trying to clean up and get a 3-star and ended up with a 2, so not very good there on that one. But we'll see how this raid goes. I decided to go in from the top. It is a bit of a trek to the town hall. Luckily I was able to trigger that giant bomb before my wizards and everything got in there, so now it's a case of pumping in the full troops, the witches, the heroes, golems are going in as well. Everyone's sort of jumping in, and that jump spell got me into 3 quadrants really, which could be fundamental to this. Problem is we've got a load of Teslas around the town hall. My king's on the queen at the moment, so we're going to have to see, can those Teslas go down quick enough. Giant bomb there as well to take down the skeletons, which isn't great, and double whiz tower as well. I think all my witches, no, they might have all died, which might be, oh no, they are still alive, still producing skellies, so we're going to see if we're going to be able to get away with the 3-star on this one. Queen and king are down, 1 rage spell left. It's looking unlikely. We've got 2 mortars. That's the thing that's going to wreck them, I think, because those mortars are just going to take the witches out, and then it's game over, and they can't get those skellies in. So 2-star only, unfortunately. So I suppose that one was slightly unlucky, that raid. And back in with Cyberplayer. Good man, got 2 raids on it this time, which is awesome. So again, going in with GoWiWi. My clan, we seem to be everyone has their own little composition, I suppose. I don't know if they're adjusted, but I go in with me and Awesome Callan going with 5 witches, mainly because he's 3-star in any one he sees. He just looks at a base and it's 3-starred, so I'm sort of copying him, because he seems to be a lot better than me at the moment and more consistent. So you know, I'm not here to say I'm the best clasher out there, but I am still learning, and see, I can 2-star most bases, not a problem. We're talking town hall 9s or higher really, not max bases for obvious reasons, but I can have a pretty good go and get a good 2 stars. But Callan just seems to know how to clutch and get the 3-star every most times, which is a habit I want to get into, considering we're a war clan. So hopefully this constant practice is really going to help make the difference. This raid, I'm not too sure about it. I don't think it just didn't seem to work out. The aim of what you want to try and do is get your troops into the core ASAP, your witches and stuff. It might have been worth not attacking through the segment that he did, because you had to go through so many layers of walls, and maybe going down the sort of the right hand side of the base where those walls look diagonally placed. Maybe that would have been a better attack strategy. No, I'm not blaming Stylie, because I pretty much told him to do it that way, but as I said, I'm still learning. And we're coming in now at the number 4 raid. Unfortunately, I hadn't removed the intro bit, and it's going straight in with Awesome Callan. So it's a Town Hall 10, clearly, and it's only got 1 Inferno though, so that's helpful. What we're looking at now is how he's going for the deployment. We've got 2 golems nicely spread, wizards behind to start clearing out those outside buildings. He's got an archer on the I think each of the build huts as well, to make sure the troops don't divert. We've got 1 wizard going off as well though. Now time for the witches to go in. Hopefully all the skeletons, you want to get them up to that Inferno tower and take it down as quick as possible. So hopefully he can start taking the Inferno tower down now. But what's happened is the clan castle have come straight out, been a huge distraction. Inferno survived for a little bit too long and taken down too many of his troops, so not great there. Now the witch is just, I don't know where she's going. Let's have a look. Oh, she's just going on an absolute ring around the rosy mission, so not there. I suppose in terms of deployment, it didn't work out perfectly, just because I suppose the distraction around the Inferno tower, which meant it survived a bit too long, because it could have been a potential 3-star, this sort of base, especially with only 1 Inferno tower. But now what's happening is we're hoping we can, or Callan's hoping he can pull out the 2-star and walk away with a nice raid. So there it is, 2 stars, and that will be pretty much the end of this raid. So fair play to Callan for taking another 2 stars. And we're coming into the top 3 raids, and back in with Awesome Callan. So he always seems to be featuring high up in these videos. Now this guy. So we've got golems, a nice spread on the golems at the bottom. I think I attacked this guy from the top and completely sort of failed basically. I didn't get any stars at all. So Callan was actually on cleanup here from my failed attempt. So he's gone in from the bottom, got a nice golem spread. Wizards are taking down the CC now, and the giant bombs have all been triggered. So now it's going to be a case of getting them into the core, and once you want loads of wizards to be alive when you're in the core, sorry, loads of witches and skeletons to distract those Inferno towers and long enough for them to be taken down. You've got the one on the left though. Now this is where a freeze spell would come in so handy, just to stop it in its tracks before it takes down all your troops. But they've got all the skeletons are going on now. Hopefully it's going to go down nice and quick, and it did. So good deployment on taking down the Inferno tower there. We've got a load of troops left. Question mark, I'd really say, as to if the 3 stars on, but he appears to be trapped in the core at the moment, and the king's getting a batter in and about to die, maybe. But there's a lot of splash damage left. Look, 3 wizard towers and a mortar, so that's gonna really scupper your chances. But I can't, to be honest guys, I can't remember if it was a 3-star or not, but because of the amount of splash damage left, I would probably say not. And you can see already all his troops have been dwindled down. Queen's gone now, and yeah, it's looking pretty unlikely. I think I remember he was trying to get 69% and ended up not. Anyway, number 2, what have we got? We have got Ahmed, our secret weapon. He is the Don, the maxed out Town Hall 10 base that we've got, which freaks out a lot of the other clans we come across most of the time. So if you want to see how to use GoWiWi at the Town Hall 10 level, I suggest you watch the Ahmed's raiding, because he is very good. You can see that jump spell got him into quite a few quadrants as well, and he brings 2 freezes, which will always help with taking down the Inferno towers before they kill too many of his troops. and here goes the final freeze on the right hand side. Now what he's got to get now is that those Infernos down quite quickly. So one's just gone down, second one's getting hit now, it's about to go down, and with his level 40 heroes, let's see if and what else he can do to take the win. The third star, so 2 stars seem to be quite easy, to be honest. We have got a lot of witches left as well, which is very helpful, and they're breaking through, starting to take down those defenses. You want the splash damage to go down now. That wizard tower, I want the queen to turn on it and take it down, which she has done. Thank you, queen. And where are we at? Low battery, that's where we're at. Hopefully now I can't. It's so when you got so much going on, it's tricky to follow. But at the top of the screen now, we want all those troops to clean up those buildings quite quickly and get down to the bottom, because we've got about 4 defences to go, 2 arch towers, a cannon and a Tesla. Now hopefully the king's going to remain unshot for a bit, which he is. Queen's going down now. We've got 2 defences left. Here come the skeletons to back up the rest of the troops, and there it is. The final defense down, which means it is a 3-star. So amazing to get a 3-star on the number 2 player. And let's see what damage you can do on the number 1. So here's his base. Moderately high level heroes, but not really, considering he's a Channel 10. I mean, my heroes are pretty much getting to level 20 now, so, and I'm a Town Hall 9, so not that impressive. Doesn't you'll notice that armor doesn't bring a lightning, because I think the extra freeze spell and the jump spell are and obviously 2 rage are too valuable, and because he's got all his all those cleanup troops anyway, he's not too worried about it. And yeah, we're going to see how we get on now. The 1 freeze has been used to take, and the 2nd freeze now is gone, so the Infernos are out of commission. The troops have had time to get into place. Queen's on the Inferno. The only problem is the other Inferno is not touched at the moment, and the king on the left hand side of the base is getting hammered, and he's good timing on the ability, very good timing. See if that's enough, because there's not a huge amount of defences left, but all we need now is the queen to not start getting hit, because it's going to all come down to the queen at the end of the day on this raid. So you want the golems to sort of get in the way. Now Inferno Tower 1 should be taking... Oh, she took down that cannon, which was good. Hopefully she's going to take down that Tesla in a second. It's starting to shoot her. Down goes Tesla, and we're going to see if we're going to be able to get the 3-star. 2 defences left. It's looking like a 3-star, and this is why I suppose we're absolutely caning in war at the moment, because Ahmed is just a beast. So mad shout out to you, man. Fair play. Thanks for getting us these constant stars. I'll look after you, and if you look after us, which you clearly are doing, and that comes out with our number 1 raid. Look at the score, 23-7, which is insane. And yeah, guys, if you know where I can carry on recording, just please throw any suggestions at me. I really need help, I suppose, because I want to keep churning out these videos for you. And I hope you enjoy, looking at the don't look at those fails. Looking at the stats, the war raids that we're doing, the bases that we come across, and yeah, this will sort of wrap it up for another Emphatic Elite war. We are at 5 victories we're on a 5-win streak at the moment, so all's going well. And yeah, that'll be it, guys. So I hope you like this video. Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe to me if you haven't already.